Tuesday. You know what that means. What's up, everybody? This is Michael Davis, Adriel Black, and welcome back to the Adriel Black Experience, right here on the PW Hustle Dome. Now, I know I haven't done one of these in a few weeks, but I want to do one right before the year's over, just to get my thoughts on the year in wrestling in general, how I felt about what everybody did, how well they did wrestling during the pandemic ever, because they had a lot going on, and then most promotions didn't allow fans and the attenders. Some promotions had to improvise how what they needed to do to make you feel like make it feel like it was a fan good fan experience, whether that be WWE in the Thunderdome, NXT in the CWC, the Capital Western Center. I mean, there are some promotions that allow fans and attendance, such as AEW, NXT is live fans, and the like small amount of fans, and having having them be in pods. New Japan doing that. Um, but as far as like promotions like MLW, Ring of Honor, and Impact Wrestling, they still doing the whole empty arena thing, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with them doing still having empty arenas. They don't want to take any chances of having people in the arenas. Yeah, I don't blame them, but they have been doing a good job regardless of them having empty arena shows. And same with guys that don't have that they have fancy attendance like NXT, AEW. They have been doing a good job. AEW been hit and miss. I mean, I'm not the biggest AEW fan, as you guys know, but as far as uh you know, someone like having them putting the belt on King Omega, that was the right thing to do. I mean, I like John Moxley, but him as world champion was not it was not the greatest thing ever. All right, stop putting over saying that it was the greatest world champion for Superman ever. And like Tony Khan kissing his ass, saying it's the best world champion alive. Like the dude, the world championship reign that John Moxley had was good, but it wasn't great. Let's just get that out of the way right now. You want to compare world championship reigns? Compare Moxley's reign and McIntyre's reign. McIntyre wins hands down. Just me. I know he had uh, boring matches against Randy Orton and boring matches against Double Ziggler, but hey, at least he had personality. While Moxley, he's shown personality, but it wasn't. He doesn't have the same personality as Drew McIntyre. That makes sense, but Moxley as a world champion was good. But I think having Kane as a world champion, it would be a lot better for AEW, and the having him be world champion, go out and on Impact Wrestling and reunite the Bullet Club, like small portion of the Bullet Club with Gallows Anderson, having them go team up against Rich Swann and Morrison Machine Guns at Hard to Kill next year. That's big money. A lot of people gonna be watching Hard to Kill, and gonna be because of that huge 6-man tag. But so far as who I thought was had done pretty damn good as women's wrestling is concerned. As you can see, I didn't do a top 10 favorite women wrestlers of the year like I did, like I've been doing like every year since 2017, because it hasn't been that much women wrestling. Because it hasn't been no Sign, it hasn't been no Simmer, definitely hasn't been no Wow. Because if it was any Wow, I'll be doing Wow reviews for you guys on my channel. But none of that has been happening. It's been really stale, no, really dry when it comes to women wrestling. I don't know whether that's the right word to use, but woe with me. But two women that really caught my eye, that really I really enjoy watching in women wrestling. I know it's been women like Sasha Banks, Deanna Purrazzo. Deanna Purrazzo one that I did enjoy watching in wrestling. I'm glad to see end up getting covered in NXT. They didn't do anything with her anyway in NXT. Have her in wrestling be two-time knockout champion, being wrestler of the year over there. I mean, can get bigger better than that. But I mean, Sasha Banks had a good 2020 as well. But like the second half of 2020, so her being SmackDown Women's Champion I like, but her being a face is just the worst thing I ever seen in my life. Her talk on the mic as a face. Stop. Just stay away from the microphone. Go back and be. You can be the boss, but don't try out too hard to be a babyface. We know you can be the boss, the legit boss, without being a bitch heel. But I digress on that. But as far as two women that I really enjoy watching, I believe H.R. Brown will agree with me on one of these women. It's Asuka and Thunder Rosa. One first Asuka because Asuka has been a women's champion for the entire year. Like she's been champion for the entire year pretty much. Whether it be women's title champion or World Women's Champion. She's been a workhorse for the entire division, not just on Raw but on SmackDown. The first woman to challenge for both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships, and she had great matches against Becky Lynch at Royal Rumble this year. She had a couple great matches against Sasha Banks and Sasha Banks at SummerSlam and Survivor Series. She made Selena Vega look like $1,000,000 in their two matches for the Women's Championship, and having her start the year as Women's Tag Team Champion, end of the year as Women's Tag Team Champion. She's the first woman to do that, and you gotta give her all the props in the world for making the most of any opportunity she had. And anyone could have challenged Bayley for that Women's Championship while she was holding that title, but they ended up going with Asuka, a Raw superstar. So come on, you gotta give her all the credit in the world. Having her be Women's Tag Team Champion with Kairi Sane to start off the year, and they are with Charlotte Flair as Women's Tag Team Champion, the same woman that ended her streak at WrestleMania 34, same woman that took the title for her, the SmackDown Women's title for her weeks before WrestleMania 35, and the same chick that she missed in the face last year at Survivor Series. Just the odd pairing with Charlotte and Asuka. I mean, some people might hate it because it gives Charlotte another championship reign, but I really don't mind it that much. But as far as the other woman that I enjoyed watching this year, 2020, Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa has been doing a great job this year. I see she's just keeps going getting better year after year. I started watching her, following her at 2017. I just fell in love with her in the ring. Her wrestling skills, her personality. She is one of the best out there right now, and is people need to put some more respect on Thunder Rosa's name. Being in the NWA Women's Champion for over 270 days, having great matches against Allysin Kay, Lindsay Snow, Serena Deeb, Priscilla Kelly. She's a card here for AEW Women's Championship at All Out. She's been having great matches, and most of the matches should be considered a match of the year candidate in women's wrestling. She also created a wrestling promotion during the pandemic. So I know she had plans of doing this before the pandemic, but she been having shows during the pandemic in Mr. Pro Wrestling. She brought in some of the women, pretty much the future women wrestling that been wrestling at Mr. Pro Wrestling to AEW. So you can watch their matches on AEW Dark this past week, and they also gonna be on AEW Dark again tonight. So check that out. But Thunder Rosa, she should be considered one of the best wrestlers in the world, period. Not just women wrestlers, but wrestlers, period. Same with Asuka. Both women had great 2020, great 2020s, and I wish nothing but the best for both of these ladies next year in 2021. And who knows? Maybe I might need to go down to Texas, Blue Texas, and check out one of these Mr. Pro Wrestling shows myself. Maybe in February 6th. Who knows? But I digress on that. But let's get to some of my favorite matches of the year. Um, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, the Boneyard match is the best match of 2020. That's a cop out. I mean, one, it's not really a actual wrestling match. It's a cinematic match. I know a lot of people are enjoy that match, but as far as wrestling matches are concerned, wrestling matches in the ring, I did enjoy the match between Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado, best Super Juniors final. That match was a great match from start to finish. The storytelling, the beating from both guys is just Hiromu Takahashi determined to take that match off to see who really is on that match, and Desperado's like, fuck this match, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, and that's what he did. But in the long run, El Desperado loses, and Hiromu Takahashi's second best of juniors win. He going on to face the winner of the Super J Cup, the back-to-back winner over there, El Phantasmo, and the winner of that match will go on to face the Bone Soldier, Tati Temore, at night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Gee, I don't know who's gonna win that match, but you want to find out my thoughts on that match the aftermath of that match, or who I'm going for. Make sure you check out my Wrestle Kingdom preview editions this Friday on my channel, and you want to check out my review, my thoughts after the show. You check out Destino, Newspaper Wrestling Podcast with Michael Jargo on the PBL Show networks on Podbean. But going back to my favorite matches, I did enjoy the match between got like AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship Tournament final. That was a great match. New Day versus Street Profits at the Raw series. Again, majority of Thunder Rosa matches in 2020 with Alex K, Hikaru Shida, Lindsay Snow, Serena Deeb. You get my drift. Oscar versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley, Hell in a Cell. Evil taking moments like Evil and turning out Naito to join the Bullet Club after he won the New Japan Cup, and the day after he won both belts. He won the IG Championship and the World Championship, and I hated it at first, but in the long run, Evil at the member of the Bullet Club, he does fit with the Bullet Club more than he did with Los Manales, and especially with him changing up his look, he has fit in well with the Bullet Club, and maybe down the road we might see Jay White versus Evil for the leadership of the Bullet Club, similar to what we did with Cody and Kenny Omega, but I think this will be a lot better than what we saw a couple years ago. But as far as those matches were really good matches. I enjoyed those matches in 2020, and I enjoy most of the matches that happened this year, even though most of the matches have been redundant, like Roman Reigns being the tribal chief. Roman Reigns as him being the heel of SmackDown, the top heel on SmackDown, the Universal Champion. I do enjoy heel Roman Reigns. I really do. Don't get me wrong, but the matches have been redundant. I gotta agree with H.R. Brown when he said that on the review of TLC this past weekend, last week, and the fact that you have Roman Reigns having like 20-minute, 25-minute matches instead of be like 15-minute matches, and having the whole acknowledge me as your tribal chief bullshit is just, they gotta stop. Just I enjoy your match against Drew McIntyre at Survivor Series. Yeah, it had so like a lot of shit going on, like referee not referee bumps, low blows, your cousin getting involved and helping you win the match. Cause you can't do it by yourself. Like you're getting redundant. All right, just stop with the bullshit, and prove to everybody that you're the tribal chief. Prove to everybody that you are the head of the table. Cause last time I checked, Brock Lesnar didn't need no help winning matches when Paul Heyman was ringside. So why you guys need help? Just stop with the bullshit. But as far as Drew McIntyre is concerned, this guy had a great 2020 when it comes to the men wrestlers. The two-time world champion, winner in the Royal Rumble, being Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania Night 2, because there were 2 nights of WrestleMania because of COVID. But this guy has been doing a great job as a world champion with what he's got, what he had to deal with, not having fans in attendance and people making fun of him, saying he's the lowest drawn world champion in WWE history. Dude, I mean, saying that just makes you look like more of a dumbass. But just Drew McIntyre be world champion, he had done a great job. He would have chosen one all along. You were right, Ritter man. You were right. He is the chosen one. He was the chosen one. This guy is doing a great job as the world champion. Great job at the face of the Money Night Raw, WWE, and hopefully he is world champion by the time fans officially come back in 2021. Because this guy, he's been working his ass off as world champion. Even though some of the matches have been boring, thanks to Randy Orton and Double Ziggler, he has been a great world champion. I really hope he does stay champion by the time 2021 comes, or he can lose the championship to either Sheamus, Keith Lee, or even Edge when he comes back. And when fans are back in the arenas, he can win right back in front of the crowd. Because this guy, he can be like three or four time world champion if he want to. This guy is that damn good. And hopefully by the time next year comes, he is that guy that can get it getting done when the crowds are back in the arenas. But that's just my take on that. All the champions have been doing good, especially hopefully we see a lot of good things from the new Intercontinental Champion Big E. Congratulations to him, 2-time IC champion now, and it's about time he goes out and shows that he can't get it done as a single competitor. Hopefully we see him versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, because I don't know if we gotta see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. No, I know a lot of people are saying that the money match, but I don't know that match is gonna happen. But what would happen is me doing more previous moments, funny moments, because I know I haven't done one in a while. I'm not done doing them. Just the whole fact that the previous channel got turned in didn't really kill the vibe. But I will get those done next year. Trust me, I'm not done doing those moments. I'm gonna be doing a What's King preview this Friday. Gonna doing a review with Drago. After I believe New Year's Dash, a couple days after New Year's Dash in the Western Kingdom. So be on the lookout for that on the PBSO networks on Podbean. And hope you guys continue to have a great and safe, happy holidays. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, tap the bell and use about notice and my videos. And catch you guys next year on the PW Hustle Zone. Until then, I'm Michael Adrian Black. I'm out.